Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for checking out the episode. I'm RJ. Today we'll be looking at another mysterious, unsolved location in Red Dead Redemption 2. This is Register Rock. Currently, we're in Red Dead Online, but you can also find it in single player. It is covered with names and symbols. Here's the thing. I cannot tell if it's representing real life or the Red Dead Redemption universe, or both, guys, so I need your help. It's an unsolved location. I have to give a massive shout out to Onaruko. She's been helping me out a lot behind the scenes. She took a deep dive into Register Rock as well, and we're going to see if we can solve this together. So much love, guys. Do me a favor, subscribe, and hit the like button. We're currently recording this during social distancing, so I hope all you guys are staying safe and healthy, and I'll help you out because we're going to have a big live stream later on tonight. I know you probably have nothing going on, so join up. We'll be live, continuing the Hobo Life playthrough in Red Dead Online. So thanks again, guys. I really appreciate you being part of the Trippy fam. Through thick and thin, we'll be here for you. But with that said, let's get into Register Rock, and let's get trippy.
No hard feelings.
I switched it over to Arthur Morgan in single player so we can inspect the rock. I know most of you guys have probably come across this, but it's something that I have not looked at in a while, and I still have some questions about it. So let's see what Arthur says. There's the drawing, and it looks like there's no description whatsoever. But you can see some different names on there. B. Ward, Criley, Wyoming. So some people believe that this BM could be Bonnie McFarlane. I think there's also a JM somewhere around here, which could be John Marston. So again, it could represent main characters in the game. But then you have some names that other people speculate might be a developer, and then there's others that are proven to be famous real people, of course, in real life. So let's go ahead and take a look at Onaruko's video. I'll put a link in the description. I'm going to play a clip because she looked at all the names and tried to decipher them. I think she did an amazing job. We may have this thing solved.
We're going to start on the top side and what each of the inscriptions could possibly mean. This inscription, it either says Mary 2 or Mary L. And I think it says Mary L and it's referring to Mary Linton, Arthur's old girlfriend. You do meet her in about 2 or 3 missions during the game, and you also see her at Arthur's grave at the end of the game. 8 BD8. I think it's the way this inscription is actually supposed to be laid out. And this is the UTF-16 Unicode, meaning question or interrogate.
You see, she started off with the top side. These are so detailed. So here's the Mary 2. Now there's plenty of Marys out there, but the only Mary in Red Dead is Mary Linton, who seems to have some sort of obsession with Arthur Morgan.
J.V. Henry, 1842. Joseph E. Henry, who was the first secretary of the Smithsonian Institute, a founder of the American scientific community, and a pioneer experimental physicist in electricity and magnetism. The oscillatory nature of a condenser discharge in association with self-induction was first discovered by Joseph E. Henry in 1842, but his work has been somewhat overshadowed by Faraday's.
Here it is, I'm stepping on it. J.V. Henry, 1842. She said he's the founder of the American scientific community. So why is Rockstar representing him on the rock? It also says Dortha, Ohio. I looked it up. There is no town called Dortha in Ohio, but I think that might be attached to J.V. Henry. I'll show you why I think that in a moment. But then you got Jay Brooks. That's probably Jimmy Brooks, an important character. You can choose to either save him or kill him as Arthur early on. So that's a character from the game. Next to J.V. Henry, John Marston possibly. Now this is A. West. Many people believe that that is Adam West, the original actor for Batman. You have Batman on the rocks, Jimmy Brooks, Mary. Take a look at this, guys. On the side, once again, J.V. Henry, and then Dortha, Ohio. So many of these names only appear once, but you got the same exact branding on 2 different sections. Possibly Bonnie McFarlane. Do you think that Bonnie ever made her way all the way out here towards Emerald Ranch? Maybe on some sort of delivery. Criley, Wyoming, another state in America. Tons of names on this backside. Let's see what Onaruko thinks about this.
Frank Heck, 75. Frank Heck is never met within the game, though there are details that he existed, and this inscription suggests he passed by here in 1875. Frank Heck was a gunslinger, but it is unknown what happened to him or how famous he was. However, since you can find a cigarette card in several books made about him, we can assume he was quite famous around this time. T. Bart, Texas. Now, as much as I tried to connect this to Black Bart, the famous gunslinger, unfortunately he was never in this area, and the only info that I could find that connected was Thomas Bart Whittaker is a former Texas death row inmate who spent nearly 11 years at the Pulaski unit near Livingston. Whittaker had his death sentence commuted to life imprisonment without parole by Governor Greg Abbott, the first time Governor Abbott had done so. T. Bartlett also established a writing program and won several awards for documents that he wrote while he was imprisoned.
You can see Frank Heck's name right there, who is also on a collectible card. As she said, you never actually meet Frank, but he is somebody from Red Dead lore, a gunslinger. So you have Frank. Also on the other side is S. Gray. That is Scott Gray. So that is definitely characters we can prove are from Red Dead Redemption 2 combined with other people from the real world. This is the Rockstar version of Register Rock. There's a real Register Rock, which is connected to the Oregon Trail. As you can see, Oregon Wagon Trail. And then on this side, there is Criley, Wyoming. That's where they made a lot of the wagons that went along the Oregon Trail. So this Register Rock, which is connected to the Oregon Trail, probably proves that the road next to it is the Oregon Trail of Red Dead Redemption 2. Kind of connecting all the farms, all the traders. I think that's pretty cool. Let's take a look at the real Register Rock. I think Rockstar basically wanted to duplicate it in their own trippy way. I had not heard about this place until today, but to find Register Rock, you have to go to Massacre Rock State Park, all the way in Idaho. Sounds like a lovely place. But this is where you can find an identical rock, only this one looks like it's under a shelter and behind a fence. It must be highly protected. Now look at the writings. It is definitely the same thing. So Rockstar made their own Register Rock. It says Register Rock, which is approximately 2 miles away, is home to a huge boulder where Oregon Trail pioneers stopped for an evening of rest, and many inscribed their names into the boulder. Currently, this part of the park has a beautiful grassy area, nice picnic facilities, and barbecue grills and fire pits, and a horseshoe area. Ooh, nice. You can spend the evening at Massacre Rocks. It would also be a great place to stop for a picnic and for kids to run around. Whatever. All we care about is the rock. Looks pretty close, guys. Maybe a little bit bigger. But all the writings seem to be the same type of deal. So why did Rockstar take real people and kind of mix it up? I think the theory is that Rockstar basically gave the developers the choice. We know that Register Rock is a recreation of the real thing found in Idaho. And I believe it's meant to point out that this is the Oregon Trail. So we got the Register Rock on the Oregon Trail. But what do the names reveal? Onaruko's theory is that each name was placed there by the different programmers and developers at Rockstar who worked on Red Dead Redemption 2. I have to agree with that theory. The randomness of the real Register Rock is meant to be represented with the randomness of this rock. You know, each name probably has different meanings to the different developers. Maybe somebody who worked closely with John Marston put the JM, or somebody who worked on Bonnie McFarlane put the BM. It's pretty tough to understand each meaning, but I think that's the point. You know, it's the mysteriousness of Register Rock. One more secret points out that this is the Register Rockstar. Right here it says RSG 98. I'll let Onaruko tell you what RSG is.
RSG 98. What in the world could that possibly mean? Well, anybody that plays Rockstar knows that that's Rockstar Games 1998. Rockstar Games Incorporated, the company was established in December of 1998 and has led to such great wonders as Red Dead Online, Grand Theft Auto, and many more.
I hereby claim that instead of Register Rock, this should be known as the Register Rockstar. And this is the Oregon Trail. Look at that. You got the Oregon Trail going by. There's constant traffic. It has to be the Oregon Trail of Red Dead Redemption 2. The Register Rock proves that. And to me, it looks just like the old school game. I think Oregon Trail was the very first video game I ever played. It sucked. And this is the evolution leading all the way to Red Dead Redemption 2. Much love, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. Make sure to drop a comment, Show love to Honoruko. She barely has any subs. I'll put a link in the description to her channel. Make sure to sub to her as well, guys. Hope you all are doing well. We got you covered through social isolation, including a big live stream later on tonight. So subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button. We live stream every day, and that'll let you know whenever we're live here on YouTube. Stay tuned, everybody. Hit me up anytime on Twitter. Once again, hit the like button, drop a comment, but more importantly, as always, make sure to stay trippy, my friends. Y'all come back now, you hear?